Today, I'm making the best game day chicken wings from scratch. Yes, it's tangy, it's savory, it's garlicky, and it's buffalo-y. Marinated. Massage this. Ooh. I have to go big. Okay. Today, I'm gonna be making buffalo chicken wings from scratch. So I can't make the chicken from scratch. It's a chicken, so I can't grow it. But I am gonna show you 3 different ways to make chicken wings at home so you can throw a game day party anytime. When I think about chicken wings, I think about sports, and they're like the perfect couple. They're couple goals. Sports is a really big theme for me and my fiance, Antoine, and he's also from Buffalo, so chicken wings, that's all up his alley. He's a big chicken wing guy. Sometimes we really want wings, but we don't have the time to cook them, so we do order out, but they just don't really hit the spot like homemade wings. These are delivery chicken wings. When I order wings, I like the flats, so I order all flats because I don't like drumsticks. I love ranch. My go-to is ranch. I don't like blue cheese. This is the skin. You can already tell it's looking a little dry. Dry, not crispy, dry. This is not both ranch. This is one blue cheese. I don't like blue cheese. Okay. I'm gonna dip it in some ranch. It's very tough, as you can tell. The ranch is good. I love me the ranch. The good thing about this is I didn't have to lift a finger. I didn't have to dirty any dishes. It sort of hits that buffalo wing craving when I want it and I don't feel like cooking. But there's a reason why I almost always make wings from home. I like a nice crispy skin, but I also like tender on the inside. I like to be able to pull the meat off the bone. That's my goal. I like to have full control of the sauce too. You don't really have that option when it comes to delivery. You either get too much sauce or you don't get enough sauce. It's something about customizing the ranch. I get to add what flavors I want into it. If I want this much dill, this much garlic, I like to do my own thing. And that's why I'm gonna make chicken wings from scratch today. So today I'm gonna show you 3 different ways to cook chicken wings. I'm gonna be deep frying, air frying, and baking. And for the sauce, they're all gonna get tossed in Tabasco Buffalo Style Sauce. I've always been a big fan of Tabasco, so when I found out they were making a Tabasco Buffalo Style Sauce, I had to put them on the wings. I need a sauce that's gonna light things up, and this is definitely that. What else I'll be making from scratch is a seasoning blend. It's really gonna give that skin some flavor and make sure the skin is crispy like we want. For the deep fried wing, I'm gonna make a buttermilk and pickle juice marinade. And I'm gonna add the Tabasco Buffalo Style Sauce to really get in on that buffalo flavor. And I'm also gonna make the ranch from scratch because I'm a ranch girl and I need a dipping sauce. All right, let's make some chicken wings. All right, so we're gonna make the seasoning blend. So I have all my beautiful seasonings right here. So no matter how we're cooking the wings, we're gonna use the seasoning blend on all the wings because I really want this flavor to penetrate the wings. So I'm gonna start with some salt, that's a good amount. Some black pepper, some garlic powder, onion powder, smoked paprika, ground mustard, chili powder, and cayenne. We need that spice to really come through. Now we're gonna give her a little mix. And even when I do use a store-bought pre-seasoning blend, I always find myself adding some extra seasonings to it as well. She's all done. Taste test. Garlicky, spicy. It'll taste good when it's on wings and not straight in my mouth. All right, this is ready to hit our chicken wings. So we have our chicken wings here, we have our flats and our drums. So my secret little tip for a nice crispy skin is a little bit of baking powder, not a lot, but a little bit. I'm just gonna get the baking powder all up in the chicken before I add my seasoning. Now we're gonna season it. I have a heavy hand when it comes to seasoning, so I'm gonna season all over. I like flavor. I'm gonna massage this. Show your chicken some love. I know when to stop seasoning. I go based off of the color of the skin. Look at that, all covered in flavor. That's what we like to see. So I'm gonna take about 2/3 out for the baked and air fried wings, and I'll leave the rest for the deep fried, which needs to be in the marinade. And the dry brine, it's gonna make them crispy on the outside and nice and tender on the inside. I'm gonna move this bowl out the way because this is for the marinade. These sheet trays, they're gonna go in the fridge for at least 3 hours. I prefer overnight so that flavor really gets in there. With my deep fried wings, they're gonna get a little extra special attention, so we're gonna make a marinade for it now. And in my marinade, we have pickle juice, buttermilk, and Tabasco Buffalo Style Sauce. And again, I wanna add this Tabasco Buffalo Style Sauce because I really wanna double down on that buffalo flavor. That's what I really want to come through. This is exactly what I want for my sauce. It's tangy, it's savory, it's garlicky, and it's buffalo-y. Okay, now let's marinate. I'm gonna start with some pickle juice. The pickle juice has acid in it, which is gonna help break down the chicken and tenderize it. I'm also doing this in the same bowl that I season the chicken with because I don't feel like doing more dishes. I don't like dishes. Now for the buttermilk, which is also acidic like the pickle juice, so this will also tenderize that chicken. The other wings, it's more of a dry brine. Right here, we're doing a wet brine. Now we're gonna add the Tabasco Buffalo Style Sauce. Yes, that color, I like my marinade to have a color to it. This is good to go. This is the color I want, so now I'm just gonna cover it, put it in the fridge with my little buddies. Ranch is my favorite wing dipping sauce. I'm sorry, blue cheese fans, the Buffalo people, I hate blue cheese. I don't like blue cheese. I don't like store-bought ranch. It's just always missing something to me, so I mostly find myself to make ranch from home. And the herbs give it that ranchy flavor. You know, the dill, the chives, the parsley, ranch. Now that my herbs are chopped, I'm gonna add buttermilk. Buttermilk is the base of ranch, a buttermilk ranch. I'm gonna add some sour cream, adding some mayonnaise. Ranch is really creamy, so that's why I'm gonna bring out the lemon to balance out that creaminess with the acid. I'm adding a little bit of pickle juice because I just like pickle juice, and it also has vinegar in it, garlic, dill, so I really like that garlic and dill combo. Adding some salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder. I'm gonna give it a little mix. I don't really measure the ranch, I eyeball it off of the texture and how thick it is, so I'm gonna add a little bit more mayonnaise and sour cream. More garlic powder. Yeah, that's right. So I'm gonna let it sit, thicken up a little bit more in the fridge while I cook all my wings. The first batch of wings I'm gonna cook is the baked wings. Baking's my go-to method just because it's easier in my opinion. I can just put them in the oven, let them sit, pull it out, they're done. These are the wings that I dry brine. You can see a difference. The skin got tighter and the meat got darker, which are both great things because that means we're gonna get flavor. I have my wings on a wire rack because that means I won't have to flip them since the air is circulating. If you don't have a wire rack, you need to flip them so you make sure both sides get even crispy. So now I'm gonna put them in the oven at 400 degrees for about 20 to 30 minutes. So the next batch of wings, I'm gonna cook in the air fryer. This is the batch that's going into the air fryer. It looks the exact same of the batch that we put in the oven. Just put it in your air fryer, done. So when you're using an air fryer, it's just a mini convection oven, which means the air is circulating. This is a very convenient way to cook your chicken wings and you get the same effect without turning on your oven. So I'm gonna grab the air fryer basket, we're gonna spray it. I'm gonna put my wings inside of the air fryer. Look how tiny this wing is. Is it a baby wing? The wings are all good to go in the air fryer. They're gonna go in the air fryer at 400 degrees for about 10 to 15 minutes. I just have to give them a little shake halfway through the cook just so the wings don't stick. Last batch we're gonna cook are the deep fried chicken wings. These are the wings that we marinated, wet brined, infused with flavor. So, with the deep fried wings, we do have to give them a little bit more attention. We did the wet brine, so now we just have to bread them up. I have some cornstarch. The cornstarch makes it nice and crispy. I have a sheet tray and a wired rack. I'm just gonna put the chicken wings on the wire rack so you can see some of the excess marinade is dripping off, which is good. That's what we wanted because we don't want any of like that extra moisture to it and make it soggy. I'm gonna put it in the cornstarch now, just give it a toss. This reminds me of those Christmas cookies, like the snowball Christmas cookies. You know what I'm talking about? All right, I'm just gonna give it a little tap just to get some of this excess cornstarch off. Now that the wings are coated in cornstarch, here we have some neutral cooking oil, have it at 350 degrees, so let's fry them. I'm looking for the wings to float, but I'm also looking for the color. I want a nice, crispy, golden brown skin. This one's done. So now I'm gonna hit it with some flaky salt, put some extra flavor. So I already cornstarched these ones up, so I'm just gonna put them in the oil, fry them up, hit them with some salt, done. Our deep fried wings are done, so I'm gonna grab our baked wings, our air fried wings, and we're gonna cover it in the Tabasco Buffalo Style Sauce. Here are our chicken wings that are cooked 3 different ways. You can see over here with the air fry, our skin is really dark and nice and crispy. Over here, we just have that classic deep fried chicken. In the oven baked, you can tell it's gonna be juicy on the inside and nice and crispy on the outside. Now it's time to make the sauce for our wings. The ingredients for the sauce is our Tabasco Buffalo Style Sauce and the butter for some fat. The butter is just gonna help us coat the wings. We're gonna melt the butter first before we add our sauce. The sauce on the wings is the most important part. That's why I love using the Tabasco Buffalo Style Sauce. It really makes a statement. I love that spice. It definitely has a perfect amount of heat and it's gonna make you wanna come back for more. Okay, butter's melted, so now I'm gonna go in with my Tabasco Buffalo Style Sauce. Good thing about making my own sauce is I can make as much sauce as I want. And I don't need a measuring cup with this top. I don't need any extra dishes. I just pour as much as my heart wants. Yeah, that's a good amount. Oh, it's getting to my nose. I'm just gonna whisk it up, and you can see it's starting to get shinier as I whisk more. This looks good to me. This is all that the sauce needs, so now we're gonna just start tossing the wings in the sauce and get ready to eat. These wings are ready to get tossed in sauce. I have my oven baked wings right here, so I'm gonna put them in a bowl, throw some sauce in there, give it a toss. Does it look sexy? Okay. Now I'm gonna toss our deep fried wings. I'm gonna use the same bowl because there's still all that sauce in there. I don't want all the sauce to go to waste, and I don't want extra dishes. I'm gonna add some sauce to the deep fried wings. One more toss. Oh. Our deep fried wings. Last but not least, our air fried wings. And our air fried wings. Can't forget about our beautiful ranch that we made. Here's a little veggie spread to go with the wings and also to dip in this beautiful ranch as well. Here we have our beautiful chicken wing platter. Chicken wings cooked 3 different ways. We have our air fried, our deep fried, and our oven baked. I like to garnish my wings with chives just because I like the color of it, and I think the chives just add a little bit more oomph to it. Now let's eat. I'm excited because I love chicken wings, so I just want to eat it now. That's it. I'm gonna start with my air fried chicken wings. I like to dunk my chicken wings in ranch, so that's what I'm gonna do. Air fried chicken wing, so good. The chicken was tender, the skin is crispy. Let's move on to the fried chicken. Dunk. That's good. Same flavor, beautiful. But that extra crunch really gives it that next level that I really like. It's extra crispy. That's what I like about it. My favorite method of making wings, baked wings. It's exactly what I wanted. It's really hitting that buffalo flavor that I wanted. It's making a statement. All 3 ways that I cooked this chicken is so good, phenomenal. The skin was crispy on all of them. The meat was so tender and juicy on all of them. The sauce, the Tabasco Buffalo Style Sauce, was definitely the right move. Really added that tangy, that spicy, that garlicky. Making that homemade ranch also just paired really well with this sauce. I'm gonna add a little bit more of the Tabasco Buffalo Style Sauce just because I can. Ooh. I have to go big. I give these wings a 10 out of 10. We baked them, we deep fried, we air fried. Overall, amazing. And you can get the Tabasco Buffalo Style Sauce at your favorite retailer. It's easy to use, great on wings, and it'll be your MVP of your game day spread. This was From Scratch with Tini. I'm Tini. Love y'all. Yay.